horrible. Ukraine launch rocket attack destroy elite Russian army at brutal ambush on Robotyne. The unique radar station is believed to have begun operating as late as June, but was completely devastated in a pinpoint strike. The stunning moment Ukrainian troops obliterated an expensive new Russian radar system with the US's powerful HIMARS missiles has surfaced in a video posted online. Russian President Vladimir Putin's new £160 million high-tech machinery used in Russian-occupied Kherson to allegedly spy on Kiev's troops was targeted in a devastating strike by Ukraine's Operational Command South. Footage posted on Telegram shows a black column of smoke filling the sky moments after Russia's Predely coastal radar system was struck with pinpoint accuracy. Aerial footage later shows the destroyed remains of the obliterated radar system as the drone pans out. The move will likely be a major blow for Putin, as the Russian equipment had reportedly only been operating since June. The defense forces of the South Telegram channel, which share the clip, wrote Mobile coastal radar station of over-the-horizon detection with increased secrecy Predely. This is how ambitiously and pompously the Russians presented the novelty of their military-industrial complex to a narrow circle of specialists in June this year. Then they sent it to the temporarily occupied Kherson Oblast in secret to monitor our actions both at sea and on land. The Operational Command South was also able to strike the Lear-2 electronic warfare system, which was being used to shield the radar. The southern grouping of forces said, "Nothing can be hidden from us on our land." Already in August, our soldiers completely destroyed the unique development worth US $200 million. Predely was reportedly only handed to a narrow circle of specialists as late as June 2023. Russian propagandists have previously claimed that the Predely station was designed for the monitoring of the surface and air situation at distances surpassing the radio horizon. Russia gained control of the city of Kherson on March 2, 2022. It was the first Ukrainian city to be captured by Putin's men. But they abandoned Kherson in December, just 9 months after first invading Ukraine, although it is still the scene of heavy fighting.
Давай вторую заряжай!
The U.S. has been providing Ukraine with HIMARS missiles to defend its territory for over a year, and this is not the first time they have caused damage. The medium-range American-made rocket systems have been hailed as a game-changing weapon that could help the invaded nation turn the tide in the war. U.S. Army Brig. Gen. Stephen Anderson told CNN they have to be able to keep those HIMARS in the game and keep using them to be able to make effective deep strikes. Drone footage shows Russian soldiers fleeing Ukraine, leaving behind child and rifle. Russia is reportedly suffering staggering losses on the battlefield as Ukraine makes gains in its counteroffensive. Shocking drone footage showing Russian soldiers leaving a child and rifle behind as they flee from Ukraine has surfaced online. The Russian soldiers in the clip were allegedly fleeing an area near Tokmak, the city Ukrainian troops are advancing towards in a momentous counteroffensive. A green army truck later pulls up and the soldiers quickly pile in, appearing to leave the child alone with a rifle as the vehicle drives away. It comes after Ukrainian troops managed to breach the first line of Russia's defenses in areas of the southern front. The Ukrainian General Staff said its forces achieved success close to the village of Novoprokopivka and further east near a small settlement called Okarechevate. The General Staff warned Moscow that units are consolidating their positions, inflicting artillery fire on the identified enemy targets, and conducting counter-battery operations. The Russian army has reportedly been rapidly redeploying elite airborne units across frontline areas where Ukrainian counteroffensive troops are grouped. But according to a damning report by the Institute for the Study of War, ISW, the move has put an enormous strain on Moscow's resources and manpower. The report claimed the degradation of these forces will likely weaken Russia's ability to sustain complex defensive operations and almost certainly disrupt any Russian intent to resume offensive operations at scale. It added that these kinds of operations had previously relied on elite infantry Russia now lacks. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Defense has claimed that Russia will fail to hit its recruitment targets, despite rising army wages. It is highly likely that the salary and additional benefits are a strong incentive for personnel to join up, especially to those from the poorer areas of Russia. However, Russia is still unlikely to meet its targets for recruiting volunteers to the ranks.
Я буду потихоньку подваливать, корректируй. КамАЗ куда, туда.
Гранат! Нахуй!